So then what happens is we start thinking like are somehow uniquely messed up. And then when you get all these cop wives there, you find out that they're all having that same thought. Their particular dysfunction in their marriage may be a little bit different from ours, but there's more similarity than difference. And then when that you could ask honestly two very marginal questions. And the fact that once they start comparing notes and you get that thing going, they're like, oh my gosh, it's not just us. And so the struggle that is going on gets normalized. And then once that kind of that pressure comes down, like, okay, it's actually safe to talk about this, and we're not, in fact, we're not as bad as those two guys are, you know.
Yeah.
And now I can like, okay, well, what do we do about this? And it's like you said, it's like turn on the light in the room. And that was another big step. And she did it to research the book, but I remember she did a second focus group with similar results. And I'm like, hey, do a third or fourth. I wasn't in them either, but I could see the effect it was having on her. I could hear both for her research and the reading that she was doing, as well as these focus groups, her knowledge was, I mean, like tenfold overnight every time she would do these. And I was like, this is amazing, because it was actually, you know, I was kind of playing it off like this is helping you write the book, but it felt really good to me too. For some reason, it felt like I was being helped.
Yeah, I was just thinking that when you're saying that, I'm like, you must have, as you're watching her do this, something must have happened with you at the same time too, because you're learning similar to her, but with a different lens almost.
Learning and probably feeling for the first time kind of understood. Because that's one of the difficulties is we traditionally have not been the cop, and it's not just male cops, female cops have the same issue because of the way we're kind of trained and wired, and so we're not really good at expressing things.